Hi, Mattress Mack here with my friend Christian Lewis and the great Kelvin Banks from the University of Texas football team off one of the biggest wins in many years. Congrats.
Yes, sir. Thank you all so much.
So how do you feel?
I feel excited, man. For what the future holds. We have Wyoming coming up next, so I feel like us winning this game and the way we did it is going to give us a great boost going into this next game.
All right, here's my first question. Well, what was the atmosphere like in the locker room before the game?
It was exciting. I could really tell once you looked in every guy's eyes and the way they was going about their business pre-game, and then even coming in, like you said, right before the game, you could tell guys were ready to play, and we all believed in one another. So it was something that I kind of was like pumped up and got my blood kind of flowing before the game. So it was real exciting.
Go through your schedule Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
On Thursday, we'll do like as you say, like a refresher of what we're gonna do for the game. So we'll run plays, do situations, backed up situations, go coming out, 2 minute, and then Friday we'll have our walkthrough, and then if it's an away game, we fly to our destination or wherever we're playing that week, and then we'll chill for the rest of that day, and then the next morning we wake up, have breakfast, have meetings, and then if it's a night game, we have like a little more time to rest, which is always good. But then we head to the stadium.
Walk me through Coach Sarkeesian's game plan for the week as you guys prepare to go into the infamous Roll Tide Stadium out in Alabama. Can you kind of walk us through the game plan?
Yes, sir. I feel like Sark's game plan was perfect. It really wasn't. It really wasn't like a switch up of anything like our daily routine or what we were doing. It was kind of just like making sure we believed in ourselves and believed in him, Coach Sark himself, and just believing in what he's installing into us, and just believing the players are going to work. I feel like that comes with every game plan. If you believe in what the coach is installing into you or what the game plan is, I feel like you should be okay in the long run.
Was the stadium as loud as you thought it was going to be?
It was louder than I thought it was gonna be. It was definitely an exciting experience that I went through this past Saturday.
Was there any particular play or moment during the game that you felt like, hey, man, the tide is turning our way, shifting in your guys' momentum? What was a particular time during the game that happened?
Yeah, I feel like it was the first drive. Even though we didn't put points up on the board the first drive, I kind of feel like it gave the O line as a whole that momentum of like, hey, like yeah, it's time to play. This is what we came here for, and we just ran the plays. And then also I would say the play where Quinn threw the ball to Xavier Worthy. That feel like that kind of amped up everybody else on the team that was on the field and off the field as well.
Was this game against Alabama more physical than last year or about the same?
I said it's about the same. Both teams last year and this year, I feel like we both came to play.
How do you think this performance is going to change the national perception of the University of Texas football team?
It'll definitely change it a lot because I feel like in the past, got UT would have that role, or people would have that role of us as winning, and then or we'll come into a game and be up, and then obviously they'll think we'll be down. But I feel like us showing them that we're not just gonna sit down and lay down for nobody, and that we're gonna keep fighting no matter what the score is. I feel like that's gonna help UT as a whole a lot.
When y'all scored that touchdown, I think it was the third quarter, you only took a minute to go down the field. What was that like?
Oh, it was exciting. It was exciting because it was like we got that big drive from JT, that big catch from JT. So when he was running down there, all I could think is like, man, I gotta hurry up and get down there so I can get on the ball. So it was very exciting.
What did y'all talk about at halftime?
We just really harped on the point of just keep on working. We were executing the plays very well. That Coach Sark put together for us, and the main thing was just not letting up. Let's just keep pounding the ball, keep getting giving Quinn time on throws, and we was gonna persevere.
Now, was there any particular times on the game, that Alabama's defense gave you any trouble, you in particular?
Uh, I feel like it was a couple times where you're in a game. You're always gonna have those moments where either you mess up because of the way that they shift the front, or you're not always gonna be perfect. You know, nobody's perfect. So it was a couple of times where I could have did better on the block, or I could have went there, and because I messed up on a certain way or direction I was supposed to go. But other than that, yeah, I feel like everything was even killed.
So the game had some really close moments, as you know. How did your team stay focused during those tough times?
I feel like we really held our composure from the leaders. I feel like the leaders, which is I feel like myself as a leader, I feel like we did a great job trying to keep God's momentum going, no matter what was happening in the game, no matter if they scored or if we scored. I feel like we just tried to keep it even as possible and trying to focus on the same goal.
So when y'all come off the field, while the defense is on the field, are y'all sitting down, going over the plays, and getting ready for the next series?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We when we come off the field, we go sit down in our bench area, and Coach Flood he'll come over and we'll tweak up the things that happened on the last drive, and he'll talk to us about what we could have done or how we did it, and then we'll just wait. That's when then around like sometimes when it's third down, we'll get ready and get up, or if we'll wait until it hits fourth. But it depends on like how the drive is and like where they are on the field.
Were your mom and dad at the game?
Yes, sir. They were.
Did you see them beforehand?
Yeah, I got to see them the day before. So what we do is Friday night they'll let the parents come to the hotel and spend time with us for about an hour and a half, 2 hours before it's time to go to bed. And then after the game, I see them after the game.
What time y'all go to bed on Friday night? What time do you wake up on Saturday? I'm very concerned about sleep.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this game was a late game, so we went to bed. Bed check was at like 10:30, 10 o'clock, and we'll probably wake up around like 8.
The most important question I'll ever ask you: do you need a new mattress?
I got the same mattress from when I first got here.
I got to get you a new mattress. You'll be even a better player.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I most definitely probably would be.
Yeah, so what is the hardest day of practice after going through of course, a strenuous game like this? Is there any hard days, or is everything running pretty smooth until Saturday?
Now, on Tuesdays we call our practice Bloody Tuesdays, so it kind of speaks for itself. So we do that on Tuesdays, and you can say Wednesday as well. They're pretty hard. So those 2 days are like our most physical taxing days that we have.
It was a tremendous win for the University of Texas. It made so many people in the state proud. Y'all did a great job.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.